What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna have a look at the key changes and few handy new features that will come in the new version of the iOS. I wanted to make a short video, so I handpicked only the 5 features that really make a big impact on the day-to-day usage. So sit back, relax, and let's have a look at them one by one. Without any further ado, let's get started. So let's start with Safari. Apple took a long time to realize that the old style browser with the address bar at the top was not helping at all with bigger devices. So they finally moved everything down at the reach of our thumbs. And going forward with the iOS 15, we will not need to do the hand gymnastics just to type a new web address in the bigger devices like the Pro Max. The process of checking all open tabs also improved. In the same way you would swipe up to see open applications, now you can swipe up in the browser to see open tabs. And additionally, you can also easily swipe between tabs. This is a very cool and smart implementation in my opinion. At the bottom, if you click, you'll be able to see that there is a new functionality which groups the tabs together. I have here news and social, for example. Let's click on social. So just an example, I kept 2 social media websites open here. Now if you click on shopping, it will show only the tabs that I decided to keep in this separate group. Guys, I know for sure for some of you, you will still like the old style and there's nothing wrong with it. And I think that's fair. I think this is one of the functionality changes that will take time for people to get used to it. Now let's have a look at Focus and see how it works. Apple has released during the past iOS releases a functionality called Screen Time that was designed to help us to be more informed about how much time we spend with our phones and which apps are getting most of our time. Now Apple took another step forward in the same domain by introducing a new feature called Focus. Consider this as an extended and powerful version of a Do Not Disturb functionality. This one is one of the very interesting new features that helps us to enforce the boundaries and keep a healthy balance between work and personal life. So we have basically 4 main options. The regular Do Not Disturb, which works as usual by muting calls and messages. Then we have now a personal, sleep and work modes. In each of these modes we have options to set contacts and apps that should be kept in focus while excluding others. Consider this as a whitelist for apps and contacts. There's also an option for smart activation and it can even learn and start modes automatically depending on location and the times of the day. I have tried all of the modes and indeed it's pretty handy feature to have, especially because it allows more granularity than the simple Do Not Disturb mode, as it allows you to choose not only the contacts that will be able to reach you, but also the apps that you'd like to be focused in each of the modes. As an example, for me in the personal focus mode, I like to keep Safari, messaging apps, Twitter, and YouTube always enabled, and all other apps, especially the work-related ones, are not enabled in this mode. On the other hand, for working time, I like to keep my working apps in focus, like Outlook, MS Teams enabled, and most of the co-workers' contacts enabled to reach me out. And finally, for the sleep mode, I disable everything because I do not want to be disturbed and I just want to sleep. Now let's talk about FaceTime. So Apple has finally expanded the FaceTime calls to support beyond Apple devices. And now you can generate links for FaceTime calls that can be accessed by Android devices and even Windows. And all of that is done via the web browser with end-to-end encryption. And then there is the Share Play, which is a new additional feature that enables people in the same call to listen to music together or even watch movies and series using the Apple TV Plus. I haven't tested this yet, as it seems that the initial iOS beta is not fully supporting this feature at the time that I recorded this video, so I will drop more updates later on in the upcoming weeks. And then there's the voice isolation, which is a very good addition. This helps to block all ambient noise and focus only on your voice, which can come really handy when you are in a loud environment in the middle of a video call. So let's have a look at the notification changes. There are some small changes in the notifications, and the first thing that I've noticed when using the iOS 15 is the icons in the notifications. Now they are bigger and much more pronounced. There is also the addition of the notification summary, where it groups all the notifications and displays it to you only at the specific times of the day that you define it in the settings. This is a very handy functionality because now you can basically reduce the distractions caused by notifications all the time and have them delivered only at the times that you feel appropriate. In my case, it was nice to schedule all social media and news notifications to be delivered only at certain times of the day, instead of being randomly distracted all time throughout the day. It's important to mention though that urgent messages are still delivered instead of waiting for the notification summary, so this way you don't miss any important message. Now let's talk about live text. This is one of the new functionalities that made me enjoy a lot iOS 15. Imagine being able to take a picture and extract all the text that is in it in a very intuitive way. See here as an example, we have a picture that contains the text, and now we can select it like it was any normal text. And it works for phone numbers as well, even enabling us to call directly to the phone number identified in the picture. So guys, these are the top most impactful features coming in the iOS 15 that really makes a big difference. Of course, there will be plenty of many more other small little changes here and there, but I wanted to save you time and be straight to the point, only to the most important ones. I do believe that iOS 15 is going in the right direction, especially with the new additional features that helps us to have a better control over the communication in our phone, with applications like Focus and Notification Summary. In addition, also implementing changes to facilitate how we interact with bigger devices, like for example the Safari navigation that now makes it even easier to utilize with only one hand, and also the support for calls cross-platform, now enabling the FaceTime to be accessible on Android devices and Windows machines. And all of this makes the iOS 15 a big improvement that we can all look forward to when it be released to the public in September. Guys, that's been it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, and click on that notification bell so you'll be notified every time that I release a new video. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one.